Okay. Let's make sure we got everything going right here. Let me turn this volume down on my fight stream. Let's see. How would change the thumbnail? Try this. View channel live. Manage videos. Oh, there we go. Thumbnail. Oh shit. Give me 1 second. If anybody's watching, wondering what I'm doing, I am getting my thumbnail sorted. Airdrop. There we go. If anybody's in chat, bear with me for a moment. I'm getting the thumbnail set up. It's my first time streaming an event, so might be a little bit of bumps in the road, but we're getting it figured out. Let's see. Okay, that's fantastic. There we go. Upload thumbnail. All right. There we go. All right. Should be sorted now. Let's see. Get my fight companion or fight pulled back up. There we go. All right. Fry's the GOAT trust. Yeah, I picked Pat, but I'm gonna take your word on it because I haven't watched either of these two guys, so you probably know more than I do about it. I looked at the record. I saw Pat fought in LFA. Has some wins where he's been taken deep into fights and still gritted down and got the win. But all of Fry's wins come by a round one knockout. So I'm thinking if Pat can get through that early storm, then might be on his way to a win. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe Fry will get it done. We'll see. We will see. All right, there we go. I think we got everything sorted, all up and running. Yeah, picks on the screen right there. I'm gonna show you Fry trains under Brunson. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I assume you're talking about Derek Brunson. Yeah, that's some good experience to get. Good wrestling training. He's got it. All right, man. I'm gonna trust you. You seem to really be trusting this guy. Guy Don Fry Jr. I believe it is, or not Don Fry Jr. Something Fry Jr. I already forgot his name. Let's see. That fight is up next. Apparently, I've heard that Lemos versus Robertson, that's already confirmed to be off. I saw someone say that there was a rumor going around that Neil Magny versus Emislav is off. I'm not sure about that. It was just one tweet, but it could be a big fight dropping off this card if so. All right. Alan Fry Jr. Alan Fry Jr. That's the name. Let me turn this volume up on that. All right, Tilth01. We're about to see if your guys got it. You seem to really trust this guy. You're right, Pat. Pat has a giant welt on his chest. A little bit suspicious, but I don't know. Might be nothing. That's a really weird mark on his chest. You're my pet. got a third nipple. Right. Cat's decided to make a guest appearance. Jesus Christ. Just heard someone yell in the background. I'm hoping these heavyweight fights, we don't know anything about these guys. I'm hoping we get some bangers pretty early. So I'm hoping they're not the usual sloppy debuting heavyweight fights that we used to see. That we're used to seeing with the 5 or the 3-round decisions where they're just gasping for air by the end. Let's hope for some early finishes here. Because this card needs it. This card overall is very, very poor. So all right, we'll go ahead and get the timer pulled up. Let's see. How am I going to do this? Remove. There we go. All right. Second fight on the card coming up. Jamie Lynn Horth got a round 2 knockout, as we all predicted, I'm sure. Just what everybody expected. I think she was like a plus 300 underdog, so someone made some good money off that. Look, Tilth, I trust you, man. I trust what you're saying about Alan Fry. But just looking at how the two of them are built, I mean, this dude, what did he weigh in at? Like, is he like 255, Pat? And he's a built 255. I mean, just looking at the physiques and stuff, I'm leaning a little bit more towards Pat, but I don't know. Vitor Petrino, he has a crazy physique and he's a balloon animal. That dude sucks. So who knows? Maybe it's another one of those situations. Anybody else in the chat? I'm not sure how many viewers we got in here. Can't really see that right now. But if you have any questions about anything going on, about this card, about anything else going on in the UFC, just ask away. I'm happy to answer. So chat's moving very, very slow. Actually not moving at all. Alan Fry walking out. Alan Fry Jr. Looking very stoic or very nervous, one of the two. Hey, Tilth, they mentioned your guy, Derek Brunson. Yeah, there he is in the corner. Let's see. I want to see what gym does let's see, Guilherme Pat gym. Let's see where he trains at. Trains in Sao Paulo, Brazil. I'm not sure what gym he trains at. Can't really find that. Trains in Sao Paulo though. That's a bit of a hotbed for MMA talent. So probably at a decent gym, but I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have the quite the experience in the UFC in his corner. In AJ, we trust. I mean, I'm rooting for him now just because of you. I'm rooting for him now. So he does, man. He's really dangerous. I think he has 6. I think all of his 6 wins are by knockout, if I'm not mistaken. And then what's it called? I think most of them are in round 1. So I'm trusting in him too. Actually, I'm not trusting in him. I picked Pat, but I don't know. I'm starting to sway a little bit with your conviction. Let's see. All right. I've trained at the same. Oh, sick, man. That's pretty cool. You have a good. I don't know if you've trained with him recently or anything, or been in that gym recently, but has he had a good preparation from this fight? Has he been looking sharp in the gym? What are we saying? So I can show. Oh, sick. I can show that right there. All right, now I got to move this. Derek's been on him. Yeah, imagine. I mean, it's his debut, a big fight. So Let's see. Let's see how I can move this. There we go. Let's move the timer over there. He's ready. All right, man. I'm taking your word. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Damn, that bump on his chest is crazy. I don't know what that is. That is bizarre. All right, all right. Give him a pat. Fry looks calm, looks ready to go. He's a big dude, man. He's a big heavyweight as well. I think Buff just read the wrong height. It said 6'4", not 6'5". All right, AJ. Rooting for you. Here we go. Just could end early. Tilth, I'm 0 for 1 on this card already, so that should be a good sign for your boy Fry here. Good low kick. Good low kick from Pat. Fry pressuring early. Gets in close, gets the clinch. Pat reverses it. Knee to the body from Fry. There you go. Fry gets him backed up in the clinch again. Good elbow. Good elbow inside by Fry. Trying to trip that leg, trip that right leg. He's got it tied up. Not going to get it there. He got the body lock, though. Oh, Pat breaks it, though. All right, soft knee to the body from Fry. Not a lot thrown behind that. He's really working him in the clinch here, though. A couple uppercuts to the body. Really pressing in him. Let's see. God, Pat is a big dude. He's every bit of 6'6". Let's see. Another soft knee to the body. Oh, good elbow from Pat. Big elbow. Fry's really trying to commit to this. Oh, Pat reverses it, though. Trying to break free. And they're back. They're back in the middle. Oh, good 1-2 from Pat. Catches him there. Fry kind of moving in a little weird. I don't like how he's pawing out. Oh! Catches him again. Oh, Pat just hit him with a big left hook. Lead left hook. Fry's got to be careful coming in. Another big left hook. He's starting to wobble. Tilth, I'm worried about your guy, man. It's not looking good. Let's see. All right. A lot of damage on that eye of Fry right now. Let's see. Pat a little bit patient right now. Lead hook from Fry misses. Good combination. Good combination. All right, good little right hand from Fry. Gets back into the clinch. Really digging his head into Pat's neck, trying to grind away at him here. I think he's definitely got to implement the wrestling, which it looks like he's trying to do, because right now Pat definitely seems to have the advantage on the feet. Already hurt him once so far in round 1. Halfway into the round. Oh, I forgot to start the clock. Shit. Let me get that up. We'll do 2:15. All right, there we go. There's the timer now. My bad. Still getting used to this. A lot of damage on that right eye of Fry. Takes another stiff jab, 2 in a row. Pat looks really quick on the feet. Looks a lot faster right now. Good 2, though, from Fry. Teep kick. Good jab from Fry. Got Pat backing up. Oh, good lead hook from Pat. Good shots again from Pat around the guard. Oh, big uppercut. Stings him. Fry eats it, though. He seems to be doing all right. Overhand. Catches Fry. Fry's getting a little bit reckless coming in. That lead hand is dropping way too low, and he keeps getting caught over the top of it. All right, tries to tie him up in the clinch again. So he has him backed up against the cage. Pat, good job breaking the body lock there. Pat is definitely ahead in this round so far. Minute 22 left. Trying to go for the takedown. Can't get anything there. Let's see. Another knee to the body. Good elbow. Fry's cardio is holding up. I know he has a lot of short fights, a lot of round one knockouts, but he's not tiring out. He's not showing any signs of slowing down, so that's good. And this style that he's trying to implement, that'll favor him as the fight goes on. Start to wear down on Pat. Let's see. Tying up that left hand of Guilherme Pat. Good jab from Fry. He's really putting that pressure on us. He's getting really open to getting caught, but he is putting that pressure on him. Good jab from Fry. Definitely a Pat round so far. Pat moves out of the way of a big shot from Fry. Fry moving out. I don't like what he's doing with that lead hand. He's like pawing out at it way too much. Good combination for Pat. Pat's head movement is really good for a heavyweight. He looks quick, man. He looks really sharp. Oh, good combination. Really rocks Fry bad. Oh, he drops Pat though. Here he goes. Gets on top. I would go for ground and pound here. There you go. Don't chase any submissions. No. Come on, break free. You had him really hurt. Dropped him bad. I don't know if it's enough to get him the round. I couldn't really tell if that was a weird one. That was a really weird one. All right, now we'll set this to 5 minutes. Now that we'll remember this time. All right, reset timer. Oops. All right, there we go. Tilt, how you feeling, man? How you feeling after round one? I don't think that late knockdown was enough to get him the round. I think, I don't know, it's kind of a weird, it looked like a little bit of off balance one, but I couldn't really tell from the camera angle. That was a weird one. Looks like a Pat round, especially with the visible damage. However, some late momentum for Mr. Alan Fry Jr. AJ. All right. I'll go 1-0 Pat. Good start for him. Yeah, 1-2 there. Didn't get the round, but I have faith. I mean, dude, he's starting to get some momentum here. I don't know if it's gonna be enough because he is getting cracked quite a bit on the feet, but I don't know, man. If that was a true knockdown, then maybe let's see here. We'll show the replay. Let's see. Okay, they're showing here's the knock. Oh yeah, that was a bit of a knockdown or an off balance one. Not a knockdown, so definitely still a Guilherme Pat round. Good jab from Fry. Pat's throwing some heat, man. Let's see. Fry closing the distance here. Pat's definitely looking for that counter shot. Good shot over the top of his jab. Fry's got a hell of a chin on him. I'll give him that, man. Let's see. Oh, I forgot the timer again. God damn it. I got to get used to that. All right, 4:12, 4:11, 4:10. That's about where I'm at. A good elbow from Pat as I looked back up there. Looks like the Pat's trying to implement a little bit of that strategy, trying to work him in the clinch here, but Fry turns it around. Dropping down, trying to get a double leg here. Can't really get anything going. Pat is a big heavyweight. He's going to have a lot of trouble getting him down. Trying to go down and grab the single now. There, Pat just gets the underhook. He's safe there. Knee to the body from Fry. Good jab. Oh! Good right hand from Pat. He looks, oh! Good right over the top. Oh, nearly took him out right there with that straight right. Pat's got a sharp right hand. Good jab from Pat. Keeps catching him as he come in. All right. Fry gets the body lock here. Trying to get him backed up against the cage again. Trying to drop down for a single leg, but he's not going to get it. Pat's defending these really well. Good elbow from Fry. That was nasty. That was really good and tight. I would have liked to see him separate and maybe try to capitalize on that, see if he could get Pat, but I get it though. Pat's dangerous on the feet, and he's been catching him quite a bit. All right, they're back out in the middle. Needed the body from Fry. Gets him backed up to the other side of the cage. I mean, if he's able to keep this fight here for most of the round, I mean, he'll probably get it because, I mean, I'd say Pat's landed a better shot, but, you know, he's landed some good ones of his own. There's nothing really going on here, just kind of stalling in the clinch. Fry connects the hands, see if he can try and drag him down. Not going to get it. Good shot in close from Pat. Come on. Fry, throw some more knees to the body. Come on. Eventually, the ref's going to break this up. I mean, we're not going anywhere with this. Just sitting here in the clinch. There's not much going on here. Needed the body again. All right, they disengage. Back out to the center. Jab 2 from Fry. Seemed to connect on the 2 there. He's closing in. Ooh. That left hand nearly connected for Pat. Pat's head movement's good for a heavyweight. He's quick. Switching stances too. He's fighting an orthodox. Tries the lead hook, misses over the top. Pat catches him coming in. Not much to it. Good hook around the guard. Pat ties him up to the clinch again. Pat needs to disengage here. He needs to throw him off and get back to capitalizing on it. He seemed to hurt him there. Fry's trying to get in on the takedown. Is not going to get it, though. Pat has defended everything. I'll tell you what, Fry's cardio is better than I anticipated. He hasn't really been tested late in the fights, but he hasn't shown any signs of getting tired. A whole lot of nothing going on in the clinch right now. Fry's had quite a bit of clinch control, but nothing to it. Not getting any real damage off. Pat's still landed the better shots. I think he's up 2-0 so far. I mean, there's still 30 seconds left in the round, but we'll see. Ref's telling him to start going. Good uppercut in close from Fry. Let's see. I don't know what those strikes and good low kick from Pat. Fry throws a jab out there, switches stances. Switch stance again. Pat's backing up. Seems content to take the round. And we're on to round 3. Timer. Third time's a charm, guys. We're going to get it this time. We're going to get it this time. Trust. Oh, shit. Reset. There we go. Tilt, how you feeling after round 2, man? It's looking like he's going to have to get a finish here. Not the greatest. Not the greatest of looks right now. Let me get my stream refreshed. I think we're going to see. I think I predicted this fight pretty well. I picked round 2 or 3 KO for Guilherme Pat, I believe it was. So might be on track to get that. Tilt, I hope your boy doesn't get slept though. I don't want that. At least he can get out of here with the decision, I hope. But I don't know. Pat's starting to build. What I tell you what, his cardio is holding up well. So who knows? Oh, good hook around the guard for Pat. Right hand over the top. Fry's got a hell of a chin on. Oh, he's looking in real trouble though here. Left hook. Oh, standing elbow. Holy shit. Elbows from Pat. Wow, what a fucking flurry right there. That was crazy. Needs to work on his clinch. Yeah, he does. He does. I'd like to see him throw some more knees to the body in the clinch right there. That seems to be open, but he doesn't really seem to be throwing them with any intent. And he's not having any success with the takedowns. Maybe he needs to try and work on like an outside trip or something. Try to switch it up because he's not going to get the double leg. And for Pat, man, he's building. Who's that? Whose blood is that? I think that's Fry. Yeah, I don't remember any moments where Pat could have been opened up like that. Those are some nasty elbows from Guilherme Pat. I forgot the damn timer again. All right. We're just going to say it's a minute behind. So pretend that says 3:56. See, a lot of damage on Fry's face right now. He's got a hell of a chin on him. I don't know how he's eating all these shots. Ref's getting ready to step in, I think. It's been 3 rounds of not going anywhere in the clinch. Haven't seen that ref before. I'm not sure who that is. Thought it was Gary Copeland at first from behind, but probably a good thing that he isn't. He's a terrible ref. Let's see. If anybody's just tuning in, pretend the clock is a minute ahead. I forgot to start it for the 3rd time. Getting used to this. This is my my first live stream broadcasting an event, so gonna be some bumps in the road, I'm sure. Some more knees in the body there from Fry. There you go. Throw some more of those. See if you can tire him out. Pat throws him off back to the outside, circling around, trying to get away from being backed up against the cage. All right, Fry back up in the clinch again. Just keeps trying to go to this. Eventually, the ref's going to break it up. I mean, he's got to get somewhere with this pretty soon. Pat reverses position. Fry right back on it. Gets him backed up against the cage. Got the body lock. Again, not going to get anything with it, though. Knee to the body from Fry. Just can't seem to get anywhere. Trying to control the wrist. Knee to the body misses. A little tight right hand from Guilherme Pat. Another one. And another one. Fry's just grinding away at him, but can't really get anything from here. He's just not getting the takedown, not getting any moments of success. The knees aren't doing anything. He's gotta try and switch it up. I don't know what his corner's telling him, but here we go. Good right hook in close from Pat. Left hand from Fry. Little elbow over the top from Fry. That was nice. Let's see. Oh, big knee to the body from Pat. That was nice. Pat seems to be tired, though. His body language doesn't look very good. He was kind of like, ugh. Looked like he was drowsy for a second, but I don't think he's breaking, but I don't know. There we go. Good elbow from Pat on the break. They're back out in the middle. Fry pushing forward again. Feints a low kick. Pops a jab out there. Nothing to it. Still marching forward. Pat's just fine being on the back foot, but he keeps getting backed up against the cage and held there. Good 1-2 from Pat. Hurts him bad. Fry clinches up. Pat needs to disengage here. Good knee to the body from Pat. Really beating up on him. He needs to disengage here. Don't let him reverse this position. He can get a finish, but he just keeps letting it slip away. And credit to Fry. He does have a hell of a chin. He's very durable. But durability is not going to win him this fight. It looks like he's on his way to losing this decision 30-27. Gets the body, loses it immediately. Pretty boring fight. Pat looks very good on the feet. He looks very good. He looks like he's a lot quicker than most of these heavyweights, especially the ones outside of the rankings. However, I mean, you can't be getting muscled around by someone of this level in your debut. You know, no disrespect to Tilth's guy, but I don't know, man. If he's getting muscled around the clinch like this, it's an area of concern, I'd say. More knees to the body from Fry going through. Not really having much impact. Pat pushes him away. Back to the center. Fry's pressuring forward again. I bet she's going to get in the clinch again. Good jab from Pat. Has Fry backed up against the cage. Good 1-2. Left hook around the guard. Let's see. Knee to the body. Big knee to the body from Pat. Just seems to be throwing with so much more heat. I think Fry's going to ride this out to a decision. He's going to survive to the distance at least. Taking a ton of damage, though. Good elbow from Pat. Pat has very good striking, but, man, he's got to work on not being able to be held up against the cage the whole fight in the clinch. I mean, you got to be a bit more aggressive. Throw more knees to the body yourself. Turn it around. Break that grip. He seemed to – I don't know why, but when Pat would seem to hurt him, he would seem to tie him up in the clinch as well. It's not like he wouldn't really commit to anything. Tilth, hate to say it, but it looks like 30-27 for Guilherme. Pat gets the win over Alan Fry Jr., the Derek Brunson prodigy. Tough debut for him. Tough debut. Let's see. Let's pull up YouTube. Let's see if we got any people in here still. Got one watching. Imagine that's Tilth. Appreciate you watching, dude. Let's see. All right, all right. Still figuring out this whole StreamYard thing too, so bear with me on that if I'm not looking at chat for a moment. Let's see. You're gonna put a little like and subscribe button down there. Make sure you do that if you're watching. That would be much appreciated. Trying to grow this channel. It's my first live stream. Gonna be here all night. It's gonna be a lot of this, 5-6 hours of it. So get used to seeing me for a bit. Looks like we're going to the judges' scorecard. Don't think there's gonna be many surprises here. 30-27 across the board, I'd imagine. Fry's shorts are pretty much red now from all the damage he took. Here we go. 30-27. Guilherme Pat gets it done. Strong debut for him. Strong debut. Shouting in Brazilian right now. Good stuff from Pat. Good stuff from Pat. Let's see what the next fight on the card is. I'll get my predictions pulled back up here. Let's see. Let me get the prediction layout. Next up, another women's MMA fight, guys. Let's go. Fun stuff. Hey, if it's like the first fight though, we get a finish. I'm not complaining. So Melissa Croden versus Luana Santos next up. Good win for Guilherme Pat. I'm gonna go grab some water real quick. Give me about 10 to 15 seconds. I'm in my kitchen's right next to me anyway, so. Guilherme Pat talking about playing UFC growing up as a kid, UFC video games. So maybe in a couple years' time, he'll be in the game himself. Strong debut. So I don't know. I don't know if he has pillow hands or if Fry just have a chin. I mean, he was landing some big shots. Those elbows in round 3 were devastating. Those were really nasty. All right. Tell if you got any other guys on this card that are fighting tonight that you trained with. Not sure if there's anybody else at Derek Brunson's gym fighting tonight. Let's see. It was not a striking match, Mr. Pat. I'll check Alan Fry's record real quick. Let's see. All of his wins. Well, yeah, all of his wins. Now a loss coming by a knockout. 4 of those in round 1. So I'll tell you what, his cardio did look good. That's the one strong point. And the grappling heavy approach, I think it could work against some other heavyweights, some other fat guys outside of the rankings. But against someone like Pat, who has that big of a frame advantage, it's just not going to work. So in between fights, if anybody has any questions, anybody wants to ask me anything about this card, future events, whatever that may be, fire away. I'm answering anything. Got nothing better to do in between the breaks. Let's see. I got the underdog winning this next fight. I'm thinking Melissa Croden's going to get this one done. Stuart Scott package. Damn. It's tough, man. Terrible, terrible loss for the sports world many years ago. I remember growing up watching him on ESPN, on SportsCenter all the time. It's tough. Let's see. Let me see. Check social media, see if I can get any confirmation or debunking of that rumor that. What's his name? Oh shit. Gotta sign in. All right. On to the next fight pretty quickly. Melissa Croden versus Luana Santos up next. Likely for a spot in the rankings. Let's see. Fucking hell. All right, forget this. I can't log into Twitter, so I'm gonna open up Safari because I do have my account already logged in on there. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some updates on the Neil Magny situation. I know Jillian Robertson versus Lemos. What in the fuck? It's saying I can't even log in on this. All right, if anybody's watching, someone let me know if the Neil Magny fight's still on, because you weren't sure it was really you. Well, let me confirm that it's me. Twitter seems to be suspicious that I'm trying to hack my own account, so not really sure how we're gonna do this here. Let's just Google it. Neil Magny versus Yaroslav Amosov. Still being listed on the broadcast, no mentions of a cancellation. Okay, so that's a good thing, I suppose. I imagine that fight's still on. I don't know where that rumor came from. That was pretty bizarre. It was from an account with like no followers, to be fair, so probably was just bullshit. So yeah. All right, let's check. YouTube. One viewer hanging around. I'm not sure who that is. If you want to type anything in the chat, ask any questions, feel free to. Got nothing but time going on tonight. Let's see. I don't know how loud that typing is. Sorry if it's abusing your ears. Let's see. This is a dreadful card, so imagine this won't be the most eventful live stream of my YouTube career. So hopefully we get some people in here as the fight card goes on, though. Talk, ask some questions. I'll answer whatever you want to throw at me. Melissa Croden, she's got a lot of knockouts on her record. She's a powerful woman. Coming off a win over Tainara Lisboa by KO. 3 straight KOs. That's pretty rare. Only one of them in the UFC, but still some impressive stuff. And she's a lot bigger than Luana Santos. 3-inch height advantage, decent reach advantage in this one. Let's see how this goes. All right, cool and ad. Love it. I cannot wait for the Paramount era to begin. Last ESPN card that I have to try and battle with Hulu to watch this. Cannot wait. Cannot wait for Paramount Plus to come around. I wish it was possible to see how many viewers we had in here on StreamYard. That'd be a nice update if they had that. One for 2 on predictions so far. Not my greatest start. I had a hell of a card on UFC Qatar. I think I went like 13 for 14 or 12 for 13, however many other fights there was on that card. The only fight I missed was Beksat Almakhan versus Mr. Alexandre Topuria. So I was confident that Beksat would have got it done, but Topuria is legit, man. He's a really, really good bantamweight prospect. Oh, we got 2 likes. Nice. Thank you to whoever dropped a like on the stream. Much appreciated. If you'd be willing to follow as well or drop a subscription as well, that'd be much appreciated. Trying to get some traction going on this channel. Love talking about UFC. I watch every event. I know it says BTK MMA, but it's really just UFC focused. So kind of lying about the whole MMA thing. I didn't watch that PFL card earlier. It was a good card though. I saw Nemkov got it done over Renan Fajeda by submission. I think round 1. Nemkov versus Ngannou would be sick, but I don't think Ngannou's going to fight in PFL again, honestly. So, God, this ad break's going on forever. We just got a 3-round stink fest of a decision. It should be on to the next fight pretty quick, but it's been like a 5-minute ad break. All right. Mm-mm. 13 views. I have 13 people have clicked on the stream. Pretty sick. I think. Total number of times the stream was viewed when it was live. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Thank you to everyone's popping in. If anybody's in here hanging out, wants to ask any questions, would love to talk MMA. Fire away. Go ahead. In the meantime, I'm going to eat some almonds. Finally back from this ad break. Jesus. Bisping's just waffling into the mic. Fucking hell, I didn't realize Croden was 9 years older. Maybe question my pick a little bit, but close in odds. Plus 115 versus minus 135. All right, Croden, this one. You winning this one. Why is Santos in the blue corner? She's the one who's ranked. This is Croden's second fight. Doesn't make any sense. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and get this fight clock up on the screen for this round. I promise this will be the round I remember. Good start for the Canadian female fighters on this card. See them they go 2-0. Oh God, Kerry Hatley's back. Fortunately, he's doing the women's fights. So there probably won't be a late stoppage. All right. All right, round 1 underway. Got it synced up this time. Let's go. All right. Staring at each other at range. Croden pops a couple jabs out there. Fancy kick. Feeling each other out. Not really doing anything. Santos lands the inside low kick. Jab the body. Goes upstairs with the right hand. Lands. Good inside low kick from Croden. Lead left hook for Santos. Nothing much to it. A lot of feints early on in this fight. Low kick misses from Croden. Steps in with like a lead uppercut. That was pretty nice. Caught Santos with it. Nothing much to it, but still landed clean. Good inside low kick from Santos. Oh, good 1-2 from Santos. Not a good combination. Croden ends it with a low kick. Santos in on a takedown. Croden defends well, knee to the body. Santos misses the knee to the body of her own. Croden lands another one. Outside trip from Luana Santos. That was sick. That was really nice. And now she's in like a scarf hold position. Alexia Oleinik reference right there. I don't know if she'll be able to get anything with it, but looks like that one position that Oleinik subbed. What was his name? Was it Jared Van Deer or something? I don't know. It was a Alexia Oleinik submission. Rarely ever see it, but Santos in a position to get it. I don't think she's going to go for it, though. It's a pretty hard submission to pull off. Throwing some good shots. Looks like Croden's starting to sneak around to the backside. If she can get her head out of there, then she'll be around to the back and we'll probably be able to get dominant position here. Just keeping that head tied up. Looks like Carrie Hatley's looking at a glove grab in there. This camera angle's terrible. There we go. Not a lot going on right now. Santos fighting really hard to just keep that head stuck there because if Croden gets out, she's going to have the back. Croden's got one hook in. If she can break that grip, there she goes. She got the back. Got the back. Got one hook in. Let's see. Santos pressed against her cage on her left side, though, so it's probably Croden won't be able to get that left hook in. She is much bigger than Santos, though. There you go. Santos gets out of the hook. Santos builds back up. Breaks free, and we're back on the feet. All right. Good exchange for both of them. Both had some moments of success. Pretty close round so far. 1-2 from Croden lands on the guard. Good body kick from Croden. Lead hook for Santos. Comes crashing in. Gets a clinch. Looks for a throw herself. Can't get it, though. And then Santos starts to drag her down, but Croden gets back up pretty quickly. And they're back in the clinch. Croden working to get the underhook here. Throw some knees to the body. It's open right there. I'm not going to say anything, but hold on. All right. Santos kind of stalling here against the cage. Lands a knee to the thigh. Another one. Taking some notes out of Marab's playbook. That was a good knee to the thigh right there. Croden gets the underhooks. See if she can break here, get out of the clinch here. If Santos can get a takedown here to end this round and end it on top, she'll probably get the round. I would say definitely will get the round. She's still probably slightly ahead. I don't know. Croden's landed probably slightly ahead on the feet, but Santos was the one that got the takedown. Didn't really threaten these submissions, but had Croden in a little bit of an awkward position. She's getting some clinch control. I'd probably slightly lean Luana Santos, but I mean, this is one of those women's MMA toss-up rounds. Near the body from Santos. Croden trying to get a takedown of her own, but Santos defends well. Knees to the body from Croden. Pretty big knees right there. Tries to drop down, pick up the single leg. Can't really get it. I think she's got the hands connected, but Santos is defending well. Looks like they're going to end the round here. Very, very close round. I'll probably scored Santos, but it can go either way. Not really sure how they'll score that round. Bizarre ad. All right. I think with here, let me pull up the thing right here. With the Jillian Robertson Lemos fight being off, I think this is the only women's MMA fight left on the card, so praise the Lord for that. I think we got Asplund up next. His second fight in the UFC, taking on Sean Sharaf. Also his second fight in the UFC. Oh no, it's not Asplund's second fight in the UFC. He had a win on the Contender Series, and it's his debut now. So pretty funny dude. He asked to suck Dana White's toes, so I'm kind of pulling for him. There we go. Clock lined up pretty well. Let's see. Jab connects for Croden. Voice crack. Piece of almond just fucking flew down my throat. Good jab to the body from Santos. Croden weirdly approaching in. What on earth was Santos just doing there? Good inside low kick from Croden. Straight right hand. Tries a front kick up the middle, doesn't get anything with it. Misses the head kick. Not really doing anything to set it up, just kind of throwing some wild kicks out there. Santos misses an inside low kick. Inside low kick from Croden connects. All right, good right hook in tight from Croden. Seems to be landing that well when she's countering the overhand. Santos times an entry really well, but Croden defends it. Gets backed up against the cage. Pushing away at Santos' face, trying to break free. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I like that at the bottom. There's not much going on here. Santos just holding her in the clinch. Croden landed some shots in tight, but really nothing to him. Let's see. Knee to the thigh from Santos. Thrilling stuff here. I could have waited until this fight was over to start the stream. Could have got some stuff done. Cleaned up the house a little bit. But here we are watching this. Foot stomps for Santos. Crafty stuff. Okay. All right, Santos gets a hip toss, gets on top, ends up in half guard. It's like Croden trying to get like a butterfly guard going on. It was a good takedown from Santos there. Santos trying to pass. Yeah, great advice, Bisping. She does need to stand back up. I don't know what he's saying. I should not be listening to commentary. It's probably not a good way to be doing this. Croden kind of controlling that left arm, trying not to let any big shots get through for Santos. It's like Santos in half guard, got that leg tied up. She's trying to get over into side control. I don't think she's going to be able to, though. Croden's doing a good job defending. She has like a weird guard where like her right leg is doing the butterfly guard, and then her left leg just kind of draped over her back. I'm not sure what that strategy is, but I guess we'll see. Santos still trying to move over into side control. Elbow to the body from Santos on top. Couple more. Let's see. Let me get this like and subscribe thing off the screen. It's getting annoying. Not a lot going on here. Santos is focused on control right now. Croden gets her back in full guard. Seems content on just sitting here in bottom position, but she could be down 2-0 after this round if she lets that happen. So probably not the best strategy. Like round one's close, but I scored at Santos personally. It could go either way, though, so we'll see. Good elbows off bottom for Croden. Landing to the top of the head. Let's see. Shots to the side of the head from Croden. Not going to win the round, though. She just spent too much time on bottom position. Croden trying to push off. Looks like Santos trying to fall back and get a heel hook. 6 seconds left in the round. I don't know if she's going to get it. She's threatening with it, but I don't know. Good optics, I guess, for the judges. Definitely her around there. Two rounds to none for Santos, in my opinion. Win this fight pretty clearly. Round 1 could have gone either way, though. I think Croden was slightly ahead on the feet, but, you know, Santos had that little bit of success on the ground, had that weird scarf hold position, had that clinch control down the round. So Croden just not active enough. I think she's letting this fight slip away from her. So we will see, though. If she wins this round 3, it could be a close decision on the judges' scorecards. So time will tell. I'm about to fart. Pardon me. I covered it up with the cough perfectly there. Expert stuff. Expert stuff. Just got to get through this fight. And it's all men's fights, potential finishes the rest of the way. Thank God. I think we'll see an early finish in the next fight. I think Steve Asplund will get it done. Round 2 underway, or round 3, sorry. See, I think the timer might be behind by like a second or two. I guess we'll see when it pops up. Nah, it's behind by like a second, so not a big deal. All right, let's see. Croden plus 310 on the live odds. Santos minus 455, 445. I think that's fair. Probably round one, and definitely round 2. So I don't think Croden will get a finish. She's walking forward, though. She's keeping on the pressure early. Pops a jab out there. Santos looks like she's waiting to time a takedown. Misses low kick, does Croden. Front kick up the middle, nothing. Head kick gets blocked by Santos. Jab from Santos. Lands pretty well. Croden's throwing a lot more this round. Good inside low kick. I can see why she has knockouts on her record. She definitely seems to have some heat in her punches. Santos, she gets against the cage here. Croden gets one underhook. Defending pretty well so far here. Santos was able to hit a nice throw last round, though. End up on top position. Let's see. Knee to the thigh from Luana Santos. She's really like those. Croden starting to push her away. Gets off. Jab. 2. Good low kick. Stringing together her combinations really well, but she's not really doing anything with them. There we go. Lazy shot from Santos. Good takedown there. Gets the trip. She ends up in that scarf hold position again. If she can keep this position for the rest of the round, she will, without a doubt, win this fight. Definitely won round 2, potentially won round 1. We'll see. Croden lands a left hand. Croden trying to explode out from bottom position. Doesn't look like she's going to be able to get out of there. I think Santos needs to start raining down some elbows here. Open up some visible damage. She's got her controlled. She's got her in a dominant position where it's going to be tough for Croden to get back out. She's squirming, but after that explosion, she's going to start raining down those elbows. That would be the perfect time. She's throwing that left hand, but those are doing nothing. Croden trying, I don't know what that was there. Landed some busy shots as Santos. Croden trying to sneak out the back. Doesn't look like she's going to be able to. Same story as round 1. That weird like scarf hold position. And Croden just trying to squeeze her head out. Looks like she's trying to get one hook in order to do that, but it's not going to happen. Santos adjusts well. Let's see. Looks like she's framing to throw some elbows here as Santos. Croden tries to explode out from bottom position again. Cannot get out. Santos just controlling her here in this position. Let's see. Minute and 50 left in this fight. Croden's going to need a finish. Don't think she's going to get it. Looking like a Luana Santos 30-27 win in all likelihood. Let's see, though. Let's see. Not much going on. Busy shots from Santos coming through. Oof. Anybody got any comments? Now would be the perfect time. I mean, there's nothing going on here. Don't think she's going to get that scarf hold position. Her head's going and turning red, but I don't think she's really putting any pressure on those arteries on the side of her neck where she can get a submission. Good shot there from Santos. Good left hand. 1 minute away from winning this fight. Oof. Croden really trying to get out of there. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, though. Tries to go out the other way. Just cannot get out of this position. This is like Hamza on Dricus in that crucifix position where Dricus just kept trying to explode out and could not get out. Looks like that. Obviously not a crucifix position, but just cannot get out of this. $20 seconds left. 21, 22. Almost there. And then we can get on to some fights that could end in the finish. I think the next fight, Asplund versus Sharaf, definitely will end in the finish. I think Asplund's going to get the one done. Santos taunting right now, waving her hands around, yelling. Wow. Fun stuff there. All right. 30-27 Santos, I think. Could be a 29-28 on one of the scorecards. They could have given round 1 to Croden, but no chance he gets any of the last 2. Very clear win. Let's see what's going on here. God, I wish I could get logged into my Twitter account. However, I cannot. They think I'm hacking my own account, saying suspicious behavior. Whatever. Whatever. All right. Not sure if anybody's in the chat. If anybody has any questions, let me know. I'll put my picks back up on the screen now because that fight's over. Got Steven Asplund winning the next fight. I think he's going to get this one done. The Magny fight after that, which appears to still be happening. Going with Neil Magny. Crafty vetting his way to a decision at the end of the year. And then Joanna Sombreto's fighting after that. Should be fun. So some decent fights ahead. I feel like they might slow down the card a little bit, which would suck. Might have a little bit longer intermissions between the fights because Lemos versus Robertson got dropped off the card. I think Lemos got sick before the fight, but they're rescheduling it for March of next year. I don't know why they're waiting that far out for an illness, but I mean, unless she has like tuberculosis or something, I don't think they need to wait that long. But whatever they want to do. Two 29-28s and a 30-27. Luana Santos gets it done by unanimous decision. A very clear win for her. Good on her. Let's move on to the next one, please. I just realized now I can see how many live viewers at the top. I'm dense. It's funny. I don't know if that shows up on the stream, though. Let's see. Does it? No, it does not. All right, let's get this moving. Heavyweight fight. Asplund versus Sean Sharaf. Let's see. $130 minus 135 to end in round 1. That's pretty good odds. I think Asplund's gonna get it on other. Who knows? Maybe Sharaf can fluke it. It did start to kind of pour it on Junior Taffa late in round 1 when he fought him. So who knows? I think Junior Taffa is really, really, really bad. And he had no business being a heavyweight. It's probably at middleweight. Oh, Yuri. Oh, yeah. What a guy. Let's see. Another cough to cover report. Probably wasn't the best idea to eat Taco Bell before the stream, but we live and we learn. God, I love Yuri. I didn't know that chick that Yuri shaved his head for beat cancer. That's awesome. Congratulations to her. It's cool for that. I pray Pereira moves up to heavyweight, and we can get Yuri versus Olberg for the vacant belt. I feel very, very confident that Yuri would win that fight. Gotta need that. Need him to get the belt back. Yuri Pashka, he's the guy that made me fall in love with the sport. The first card I really went out and watched, like front to back with a friend, was the one where he fought Glover. Had that crazy comeback win. It was a hell of a card. I'm gonna go look at that card, see what the undercard looked like. Cause I remember it was pretty good too. I remember Shevchenko and Luana Santos had a not Luana Santos, Tyler Santos. I had a pretty close fight on that as well. What was that event? UFC 275. Oh, Zhang Weili and Joanna Jacek fought on that card. Spinning back fist KO on that one. Jake Matthews versus Andre Fialho. What a shitty fight, but Matthews got it done. That was in Singapore. Wow. Oh shit, JDM and that was the Ramazan Ameev JDM fight. Hell yeah. Steve Garcia on the prelims. I want to say that was the fight he lost, right? To Mahashate. Or did he win that one? Yeah, he got that one. And then Steve Garcia went on that crazy streak afterwards. Why was there like no fights on the card? There was 11 fights on the card. That was bizarre. All right, Steve Asplund versus Sean Sharaf up next. I'm looking to derail the hype. Don't think you'll get that done. Let me see. Leave a piece of himself in the octagon. He says, "Oh, we got a viewer in here. What's up, dude? I don't know who that is. If you got any questions in the chat, let me know. You can see my predictions up on the screen. Fire away if you have any. Or if you have any questions about any upcoming events, anything this year related to UFC related, just let me know. Fire away, my friend." Steven Asplund walking out right now. The infamous Dana White toe licker. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Steven Asplund's skin is dragging upon the ground as he walks out. I'm joking, but damn near is. Crazy, crazy build. And he's got knockout power, though, man. Dropped that guy in like 30 seconds into his Contender Series fight, put him out bad. I thought he was going to get slept in that fight, but went out there and got it done. And he beat a guy who had like a pretty decent regional scene run, so impressive stuff. 3-fight win streak. 16-second knockout. Jesus. That's quick. Try something. I don't know what just happened. It just kicked me out, but I'm back. All right, let's get the predictions back up on the screen. And then get that fight clock ready. Share screen. There we go. All right. I'll get the predictions up here for till round 1 starts, and we'll get the fight clock back up. Got Steven Asplund winning this fight. I think he's gonna get it done by round 1. KO is my call here. We'll see though. Sean Sharaf. People forget, man. He had Junior Tough in a lot of danger before getting finished. If that means anything to you. Let's see. I don't know. This fight with Junior Tough was on 4 days' notice. Fair enough. Oh shit! Carlos Prates tried to fight someone at some event out in Thailand, I think. All right, let's see. Select destinations. Sean Sheriff. Asplin's speaking pretty highly of his own cardio. Lost a lot of weight. He was like 500 pounds at one point, so can't get there without a lot of exercise. I imagine he has decent cardio compared to most other heavyweights. All right, let's get this fight clock put up on the screen. We're going to get rid of this. There we go. All right. Here we go. Tail of the tape on the screen right now. Fight's about to kick off. Steven Asplund, 261. Sean Sharaf, 250. BTK MMA is crazy. What is that? What's crazy about that? I can explain the name if you want. I know there wasn't. I think there was like a serial killer, like that was BTK or something like that. My coworker told me that, but no, it has nothing to do with that. If that's why you're saying it's crazy. So, all right, Steven Asplund, serial killer named BTK. Yeah, has no reference to the serial killer. It's my name. So my name is Bobby. And I'm on a radio show on Thursdays during football season where I talk football. And I've been doing it for years. Like I've been doing it since I was like a teenager. And he always called me Bobby the Kid, which not really a kid anymore, but the name just kind of stuck. So I have like a big backdrop that says BTK on it. So yeah, nothing to do with the serial killer. Unfortunate that there was a serial killer named after that. So could be worse. So at least I'm not like Epstein MMA or something. That could be a lot worse. Or like Jeffrey Dahmer MMA. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, B-Fat. I appreciate that, dude. Much appreciated. Love the support. Got 2 viewers in here. If any of you guys want to ask any questions, you're free to. I'll answer whatever you guys want. I think this fight might end quick though, so maybe not. We'll have to wait till after this fight. We'll get the fight card started. Sharaf pressing forward early. Pops a jab out there. Wings a big overhand and misses. Front kick up the middle from Asplund. They're throwing heavy right now. Good 2 from Asplund. Cracks him on the temple. Sharaf eats it though. Jab from Asplund lands well. Sharaf comes in pretty wild, lands a little bit of an overhand, and a left hook behind it. Right hook for Asplund. Oh, good overhand over the top by Sharaf, but Asplund eats it. Jab from Sharaf. These guys are throwing like crazy early. Sharaf connecting on that jab a lot. Asplund is ducking off that right side a lot. That could be danger for him. Good outside low kick from Sharaf. Jabs the body. Good lead hook. Stumbles Asplund for a second. Asplund is just jiggling all over the place. Good outside low kick from Asplund. That seemed to hurt Sharaf. Slaps at his guard, lands a 2 behind it. Sharaf coming in. Good jab from Asplund. Using his range well. I'll give it to him. Good inside low kick. Sharaf gets all those shots blocked. Elbow over the top from Sharaf. That landed pretty clean. Lead hook misses. Lead hook and a right behind it. That misses. Jab from Asplund. Good jab again. It keeps connecting with that. Right hand over the top misses for Asplund. These guys are brawling early. They're jiggling all over the place. Lead misses. Sharaf popping a jab out there. Oh! Asplund caught him with the right hand, but Sharaf lands back. They're both eating it. Inside low kick, then he switches up to an outside low kick, does Asplund. Like Sharaf tries a teep kick up the middle, but doesn't connect on it. Step in elbow for Asplund. Don't know what that was, but came nowhere close to landing that one. Good jab, too, from Sharaf. Tries it again, but doesn't land that time. Asplund crashes in with that lead elbow again. I don't know what he's trying to go for with that, but it's not working. Good low kick from Asplund. Those are connecting pretty well. Misses the jab. Lead hook around the guard connects. Doesn't really do much, though. Sharaf misses on the jab. Asplund does a good job moving out of the way of it. Good right hook to the body from Sharaf. Front kick up the middle barely misses Sharaf's chin. That could have been bad. Watch your fucking jab, says the corner. Right hand over the top from Sharaf misses. Keeps trying to go over the top of Asplund's jab, but he's rolling with it well, and he's using that height advantage well. Sharaf lands some hooks around the guard. Good shot from Asplund. Catches him again on the top of the head. Good jab as Sharaf comes in. Good knee to the body. Nearly connects upstairs with it. Looks like Sharaf's had a big cut. I don't know, maybe it was from one of those elbows, but right down the middle of his head. Big cut in between his eyes. Good straight right from Asplund. Kind of grazes the chin. These guys are throwing. Lead hook around the guard blocked. Little right hand over the top blocked as well by Sharaf. He is leaking bad. There's blood all over his face now. Looks like Asplund kind of rocks him there. Sharaf starting to stumble back a little bit. Wings a big overhand. Asplund was getting ready to throw a knee up the middle. I think that would have been devastating, but pulls back on it. Pops a jab out there. That face is a mess of Sean Sharaf. They've both landed some decent shots this round, but if anything, that visible damage is going to give Asplund the round. Spits on the ground is Asplund. That's disgusting. I hate when they do that. All right, Sharaf lands a decent lead hook there. Asplund needs to stick to those straight shots. He needs to use that range to his advantage. He's a big, big dude. Rolls with shots well. Sharaf doesn't really land clean. Good jab from Asplund lands a really nice right. Starts to stumble Sharaf, but Sharaf kind of recovers. He's got a good chin on him. Pulls back on the right hand, lands a jab. Low kick doesn't really do much for Asplund there. Right hand, very nice. Pops a jab out there, really busting him up with that jab. Just keep opening up that cut. Big shots. Sharaf starting to go down. Big knee to the body. Asplund seems to be, no, do not go for a takedown. Disengage. Tee off. Now's the time to tee off. Left hook, right hook around the guard. Catches him on the top of the head. He fucking throws a head kick and slips on his ass. Sharaf seems to escape some danger there. He's got 9 seconds to survive the end of this round. All right, Asplund pops a jab out there. Good right hand over the... Sharaf survives to the end of the round. That was a pretty crazy end of the round there. Sharaf has a nasty gash in the middle of his head. That's disgusting. Pouring blood all over his face. Asplund up 1-0. No doubt he won round 1. Really started to hurt him later into that fight. Let me reset that timer up there real quick. All right. Anybody, if you have any questions, Throw them in the chat in between rounds. I'm happy to talk MMA, whatever you guys want to talk about. Any upcoming cards, any questions about my predictions for this card, just let me know. Fire away. I'm happy to answer them. BFAT, I appreciate the sub as well, man. Drop that down to the bottom. Much appreciated, my friend. All right, about 10 seconds away from round 2 beginning. I think we're going to see a finish in this round. Sharaf seems to be in a lot of trouble, but we will see. Maybe you can rally. All right. Looks like they're showing that replay to see what caused that cut. Oh, it was a jab. Just a stiff jab right as Sharaf started to crash in. Opened up a big gash on Sharaf's face. Left hook around the guard. Dropped him. Big knee to the body. I really don't know why Asplund went low for that. Like he was going for a takedown there when he had him hurt. That was pretty bizarre. It's already leaking again. Asplund's popping that jab out there early, trying to open it back up. Lands another one. Another jab coming in. Keeps popping that jab out there, trying to bust up his face some more. Sharaf tries to time him over the top with the right overhand. But I think Asplund's... Oh! There he goes. Catches him with the overhand. Catches him over the top of that guard. Sharaf starting to tee off. Asplund landing some big shots back in the zone. Right hook to the body for Sharaf. Lands clean. Good jab from Asplund on the counter. He seems to have recovered. Tries a step-in elbow again. Does not work. I hate how he keeps going to that. Sharaf lands a step-in elbow of his own. Shows him how it's done. Throws a jab out there. Doesn't get anything with it. Seems like he's recovered. Sharaf shoots a really lazy takedown and then gets caught with the left hook. Asplund starting to get him backed up against the fence here. Starting to build a little bit. Left hook around the guard. Tries a front kick up the middle. Does not connect with it, though. Seems to have Sharaf backing up quite a bit, though. He seems to be hurt. A knee to the body would be good right now. Sharaf, oh, nearly caught him, and then Asplund returns with a big right hand. Stumbled him a bit. His face is leaking bad again. It is just completely red right now. Looks a mess. Sharaf hanging in there, though. Showing he's got some durability. Big hooks around the guard for Asplund. Stumbles Sharaf back. Sharaf just seems like a dead man walking right now. Right hook for Asplund. Sharaf just kind of circling out, trying to survive here. Another right hand for Asplund. Steps in. Oh, that was a nut shot. Tries the knee to the body and catches him clean on the cup. That's good for Sharaf. He's going to get a little bit of a break here. And then the mouthpiece of Asplund falls out as he's walking back to his corner. Great stuff there. Let's see. Looks like they're checking on that cut too. Good call from Mark Smith there to get a look at that cut while there's an injury, or not an injury timeout, but a foul timeout. Yeah, very clear nut shot from Asplund. Right foot lands clean on the cup. Sharaf kind of walking it off for a bit. Think he needs to buy himself quite a bit of time. I got to reset the timer now, I guess. I'll stop it here at 2:28. Whenever we get back to that point, we'll resume it. Just let out a ripper of a fart. Ate some Taco Bell beforehand. Let's go. Let's go. Damn, that cut's nasty. Leaking down onto his chest now, too. It's like dark red, too. It's a foul cut. All right. 3:13 in the round. Fight back underway. I'll try and time it where we start back the clock at 2:28. Step-in elbow from Asplund. Misses again. Quit going for that. Lands a jab of his own. Big right hook around the guard for Asplund. Oh, big right hand from Sharaf. Times it over the top of Asplund's jab. Asplund rolls with that one. Pops a jab out of his own. Just trying to keep opening up that cut. Good outside low kick. Good right hand from Sharaf. Good left hand behind it. Asplund takes it. Looks like it was just slightly out of range of them landing clean. Just grazing shots. Sharaf whiffs on a couple shots there. Good jab from Asplund. He's showing good cardio. Asplund's showing that good cardio that he was talking about prior to the fight. Looks like he caught... Oh! Sharaf kind of caught him standing up on one leg, but Asplund 8. It's starting to pour it on him now. Sharaf shelling up against Cage. Not long left until he's going to go down. Big uppercut from Asplund. Asplund moves out of the way of a lead hook from Sharaf. Sharaf's just a dead man walking at this point. And he's about to go. Oh, he's dipping over. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Good right hand from Asplund. Just battering him with volume here. Good elbow from Sharaf, but Asplund lands on the back of his own. Throwing his big right hand from Asplund. He's about to go down. These punches have nothing behind them, but it's just the volume just adding up. Good shot to the body from Asplund. Oh, big left hand. I'm stunned I didn't put Sharaf down. Big uppercut. Right hook around the guard. Uppercut. Left hand. Misses the straight right. Tries to tie him up in the clinch. Right hand over the top. Left hand straight to the face. Right hand over the top. Sharaf's still swinging back, though, man. He's tough as nails. These are soft punches, but still, man. Impressive stuff. And standing TKO, Sharaf is done. Marks him at the stop. Steps in. I mean, it was a little bit of a weird stoppage. He didn't look hurt or anything, but I mean, he was done. And then Asplund squeezes his nipples afterwards. I'm gonna go take a piss real quick. Give me one moment, you guys. I'm gonna mute real quick. I don't know how these guys like Guru are going 6 hours without taking a piss. Streaming whole events without going to the bathroom. It's insane to me. Good win for Steven Asplund. We'll get a moment on the mic from him afterwards, which I'm sure will be very exciting. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I'm considering moving the stream over to TikTok to see if we need traction over there. Looks like someone popped in the chat here. What's up, man? If you got any questions about this event, I'll throw my predictions up on the screen now. Forgot to change back to that screen. Steve Asplund gets it done. Round 2 TKO. Volume TKO, as they were talking about prior to the fight. Showed some good cardio on that one and gets it done. Just massacres Sean Sharaf's face. That's weird. All right. Good win for Steven Asplund. Tough loss for Sean Sharaf. Got absolutely battered there. I do think there's a lot of holes in Asplund's game, though. That was not the prettiest of performances. Let's see what he says on the mic afterwards. Declaring the winner by TKO, Steven Asplund. I love the nipple squeezes. I think it's a nice touch. Says fuck Luke Rockhold. Okay. All right. Says he's a pretty humble guy. Fair enough. A lot of support in the crowd for Steven Asplund, understandably so. Seems like a cool dude. He does have a good gas tank, like you mentioned, but I don't know, man. Looked very hittable in this fight. Grappling obviously hasn't been tested. I don't know. We'll see. Surprised Thomas Peterson's not in his corner. Oh man, it's a nice moment with him and his dad after the fight. It's a nice man, nice guy to root for. I like Asplund. Might not be the best fighter, but I'm an emotional guy. Like I said, I was fat. Okay, don't know what that has to do with each other, but all right. I look disgusting. I know I do, says Steven Asplund. Some great quotes after this one. And then he says, be confident afterwards. Fair enough, man. Fair enough, I guess. Good debut for Steven Asplund. Gets the win by round 2 TKO over Sean Sharaf. Good win. Good win. Good cardio. Got some good straight shots. A little bit iffy with the striking defense, but solid win. Let's see. No. Let's try this. Bear with me if you're in chat right now. I got another tab pulled up, so I can't really see what's going on. No. I'm trying to figure something out real quick. Bear with me for a moment if you don't mind. No. Logged in. There we go. Post. Give me 1 moment. Trying to get something sorted out real quick. mm.